Okay, and we're live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Come on in, everyone. Come on in, everyone. I am opening the doors. We are about to get this Saturday morning tap in started. We've got lots of things to talk about and to share. Okay, so let's get us live on Instagram. Oh, we're not live on Instagram yet. Hold on one second. Let me let the Instagram cousins in. So, right now, we are live on YouTube. YouTube is the first in the room. All right. I think Facebook is going to be next to enter the room. Let's get them in. Today is the day, y'all. Today is the day. Yes. All right. Facebook. Opening the doors for Facebook. Come on in, Facebook. All right. And Instagram. Come on in, Instagram. All the doors of the church are open. All right, you guys. It is that time for Saturday morning tap in. I am your host, Shamika Cotton, and we are getting ready to tap into our greatness by way of uplifting stories. We're going to set some intentions, and then we are going to do a little bit of journaling. So go ahead, take a minute, get your coffee, your tea, get your candles, whatever aromatherapy you want to have to make this moment nice and juicy and raise the vibration. And don't forget, get your journals and your pens or something to write with, because it is time to tap in. Somebody cue my theme song.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
All right. And we're live. And we're starting. Good morning, everybody. I am here. Tap, tap, tap. We got my associate producer in the house, Stephen Edwards. He's on Facebook right now. He's tapping in. He's tapping in. I love that I get to take this journey with you, Stephen. Good morning. Okay, and there he is on Instagram. Yes. Covering all of the doors. I thank you. I appreciate you, Stephen. I tell you, I always love the things that you share with me. And I think today I was listening to a song that you sent me. What's his name? I forget the guy's name, but it was he who began a great work in you, is faithful to perform it. You know, it's a Bible verse, but it's also a song. And you sent me that song a few weeks ago. And so it's really been ministering to me, especially today. Because y'all, let me tell you, Shamika is doing the most as per usual. D-Train, is that his name? Is that his name? What are you talking? Wait, are you on the D-Train? Or is that his name? Or are you saying Donnie's Prime has just entered the building on Instagram? Good morning. Welcome. Yes, I'm so glad to be here today, this morning. I got a couple of interesting, thoughts and ideas to share with you guys today. Y'all know it's always something. Keep on by Detroit.
Don't never stop if you want to.
Is that a new one that you sent me? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what I was listening to. A Great Work. You sent me A Great Work by Brian Courtney Wilson at one point. So that's the one I was listening to today. So are you giving me another song to listen to add to my playlist? Is that another one for my playlist? Okay, what's up, Toilet Nay? What's up, Sans? How you doing? How's that journey going? Are you still at BWI right now? Where we at? Where we at on your journey? I'm glad that you're able to tap in right now so that we can keep you company as you travel around the world right now. Oh, you guys, duh! And we're going to set some intentions. So go ahead right now. Put an intention in the chat. What intention do you want to stir up and activate in your day today? Right? What do you need right now in this moment as you look forward to what's coming, for what you have planned for your day? What do you want to bring to your day? Let's stir it up. Let's say it. Let's speak it. Let's first start by putting it in the chat. What intention do you want to set today? And we have y'all know y'all got jobs. Y'all know y'all got work to do here. Y'all come to Saturday morning tap in. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. All right, so today, let's get our number. We're going to pick a number between between 1 and 50. Between 1 and 50. Today is 5/24/25. All right. A
Don't
number
never stop if you
between
want to be on
1
top. Yeah.
and 50. Whoever gets closest to the number without going over will be selecting our journal prompt for today. We are still working our way through 100 Days of Gratefulness. It is a book of journal prompts where we have 100 prompts. And so we'll be picking a number, and that will be our journal prompt for today. We don't know what that's going to be. We don't know. But that's one of the exciting things about Saturday Morning Tap-In. Somehow, some way, the journal prompt is always exactly what we need or somehow connected to what we're talking about today. So I can't wait to see what is in store for us with our journal prompt today. All right, let me go ahead and get this party started because let me tell y'all something right now. Your girl has a lot to do. Okay, your girl has definitely stepped up to her greatness, but I'm still filling my own shoes. Like, okay, what is this that you said yes to? Okay, you got me, Holy Spirit, you got me. You was like, don't you want to do this? It would be a great idea. Got me all excited. And now today is the day. Today is the day that I am going to deliver. I am going to deliver. So I know for me, I am going to set the intention for, what should I set it for? I'm going to be teaching a class today on social and digital media for ministry. And so you know what? Let me just put what I am always affirming. And this just might be my season of affirming divine order. I'm affirming divine order in my feeling, divine order in my thinking, divine order in the words that I speak, divine order in my actions, and divine order in my reactions. Right? So what intention do you want to set today? What intention do you want to set? Go ahead and put that down in the chat. Hey, Bronx, I see you in the building. Welcome. Pegus Anita. I hope I said that right. But welcome to Saturday Morning Tap-In. And so let me go ahead and get my candle started. Y'all, I saw Sinners 2 times since the last time. Well, I've seen it 2 times. I had already, hello, light. I need you to light. Okay, there we go. So I saw it last Thursday, and then I saw it again on Tuesday. But on Thursday, I saw it in a regular movie theater. On Tuesday, I saw it in IMAX, and that was my first time seeing anything in IMAX. 70 millimeters? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it was large, and it was quite the experience. Have you guys ever seen anything in IMAX? Let me know. How do you guys feel about IMAX? We had some pretty good seats. We were like in the 4th row. We could have definitely been back a little bit further, but because it was Sinners and it was selling out, those were the best seats that I saw that were available for 2 people. I went with my friend Kristalla. We had a day, we had a morning. We went to see a 10 o'clock a.m. movie. And because it was Sinners, it was sold out. It was packed. But I feel like I need to see more 10 a.m. IMAX movies. I felt like that was church for me. I really did. I felt like it was uplifting. I was invigorated. I felt just like so inspired. You know, I felt tuned in to my dreams, to my power. I felt ready to just get out there and to create more good. And, you know, of course, part of that was because it was the movie Sinners, right? That movie is a masterpiece. It is Sinners is a movement. You know how Saturday Morning Tap-In is a movement? Sinners is another movement, okay? It is a moment in cinematic history right now. So if you haven't seen it, whether you see it in IMAX or whether you see it as in the regular theater, You will not be disappointed. Good morning. We got Soraya in the building. Welcome, Soraya. Good morning. We got Bronx J saying that her intention is to keep pushing until I get a leading role. You got your first supporting role. Congratulations, Bronx. Everybody send Bronx some love in the chat. Let's congratulate her because she has a dream, she has a vision, and she is not stopping until she attains that thing that she desires. And we are standing in agreement with you, Bronx. You keep going, girl. Keep going. Keep showing up. That's right. You press on. You press on. And so I have two little things I want to share with you guys today. I'm thinking that today is probably going to be, I say today's going to be a shorter show. I think I run the show, but the Holy Spirit be like, actually, I'm in charge here. I'm in charge here, and you're going to do whatever I tell you to do. Okay. But I'm just saying, Holy Spirit, I have a lot of work to do today. So can we keep it? Okay, you got it. All right. Sorry, you guys had to have a little meeting with my executive producer, also known as the Holy Spirit. But yes, good morning, cousin Sierra is in the building. Go ahead and put in the chat. What intention do you want to set today? And then also give me a number between 1 and 50. Whoever gets closest to the number without going over will be picking the journal prompt for today. So let us just take a moment to, yes, Anita is congratulating Bronx. I love that you guys are communicating and commenting in the chat, because this Saturday morning tap-in, it is not just a movement, but we are a community of intentional beings, right? We are a community of people who have said, yes, we want to bring intentionality, positive intentionality into our lives, into the world, because we know that is part of the gift that we have to share with the world. So yes, this is us. This is us. All right. But can y'all do something with me? Can y'all tell that I need to take a moment to have some nice cleansing inhales? And so let's just take a moment to breathe together. All right. So as we just get ourselves comfortable in our chairs, or whether you're out in public, still being aware of everything that's going on, but so you can find some relaxation, right? Relaxation, but also to be connected to your body, right? But still aware, but opening yourselves up. Whether you're walking down the street, whether you're laying in the bed, just listening to Saturday Morning Tap-In to help you get up and out of the bed today, we are here for all of it. All right, just take some nice cleansing inhales. Now let's take one together. We inhale, breathing in all the good that there is. And exhale. And on the exhale, we are letting go of whatever came before this moment, allowing our breath to bring us fully present into this right now moment, because right now is where all of our power is. It's not in the past, it's not in the future, it is right now. And one way that we tap into that power that we have right now is by breathing. So let's take another cleansing inhale, breathing in this wonderful gift called breath. We inhale. And exhale. And as we exhale this second time, we are feeling more and more relaxed. As we exhale, we are letting go of any tension that may be in the body, allowing the exhale to be the conduit, the vehicle through which tension is released from our body. And on this next inhale, we are going to inhale and open up more space in us for good to feel. We inhale. And we're exhaling. Realizing that we now have more capacity. We are creating and clearing out more space within us to be room for us to have access to all the good that we are stirring up. We are setting the table within, right? Preparing the table of our minds and of our hearts. Hmm. Setting the intention that this moment, this Saturday morning tap in will be exactly what we need to equip us to succeed, to equip us to show up ready, willing, and able to do what we have been called to do. Thank you guys for having this moment with me just now to breathe and to center ourselves and to bring ourselves into this moment. Do we have any other intentions that you want to set today? Let me make sure I wrote these down. Go ahead and put them into the chat, and also remembering to put in a number between 1 and 50. All right. Okay. So we have, let me just make sure I have Bronx's to push forward toward goal. All right. Okay, y'all. So, something I had this really beautiful awareness after seeing Sinners on Thursday, the IMAX experience. It opened up something really wonderful in me. And that, first of all, is a testament to the power of art. The power of art. Mm-hmm. Art changes lives, whether you're doing the visual arts or you're writing or singing, acting or dancing, whether you're participating in the art or sharing the art. There is a power in it that contains the power of the creator, right? Because art has to be expressed and created. But first, it was inspired, right? Inspired by something. And the creator is in that, right? The creator is in us, right? We are one with the creator. The creator expresses in us and through us, whether you call that creator God, Holy Spirit, Buddha, Allah, that creator that goes to the furthest limit of questions that you can ask, and you get to the last question that you can ask, and you still, there is that unknown, there is still more to know. That is the creator. That one question that you just, how did we get here, right? What was before we was, you know what I mean? That power that is bigger than all of us, right? That power, that energy, right? That life force that makes flowers blossom from a little seed that you plant into the ground. What makes that process happen? The creator. The creator. And we are like that seed. We are those seeds that, when planted, right, in soil, we express, we blossom, we grow a garden of our lives. All right. So y'all know I can go on and on and on about that. But something happened to me after Sinners. I was pumped up. The music was magnificent. So first of all, the first thing that I realized after seeing Sinners was this. So I said on Thursday when I first saw it in the regular theater, I was like, everybody's talking about, oh, you need to see Sinners more than one time. And some people have seen it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, multiple times. And normally I thought, like, I'm not a person that needs to see something over and over, but right there I already stand corrected, because I remember in college, and I know Toyette will probably remember this because she was living across the hall from me, but I used to watch Beloved over and over again, that movie based on the Toni Morrison book. I watched that over and over again. So there are some things that I have watched multiple times. However, when I first saw Sinners, I was like, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, but I was like, I think I caught everything that I needed to catch. I don't think there's anything that I missed. I think I got everything, right? Cut to, I am in the movie theater on Thursday, and guess what? I'm seeing things that I did not notice that I missed. Okay, where's I need a laugh track, okay, to laugh at myself, right? I'm seeing things that I did not notice that I missed. But if you would have asked me on Thursday, did you catch everything? Yeah, I caught everything. Yes, I saw that symbol. I heard her say that, and that was what kind of gave us a clue to what they were doing over there. Okay. And so what that revealed to me is that we all have blind spots. You don't know what you don't know. Okay. Somebody put that in the chat. You don't know what you don't know. All right. And so that could be either empowering or it can be disempowering to feel like, oh my gosh, it can be overwhelming. I don't know what I don't know. How will I ever survive and make it through this life? Right. But here's the great thing, you can ask the question, what don't I know about this situation? Now, I'm not saying that that is what I did when I went in to see Sinners on Thursday, a second time. No, 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 no. I'm saying knowing that you don't know what you don't know, okay? When you think you know it all, just know that you don't know what you don't know, okay? So that means that there is still room to grow. And so um, when it comes to the things that we have been called to do, right? Whether it is to be a good student or whether it is to pass a test, right? Thinking about students, I'm thinking about my Soraya Jane on here, right? Or whether it is to write a book, to start a business, to be in a loving relationship, right? These are our dreams and our desires that are like the DNA that is inside of a seed, right? There are desires that are planted in us, right? But and that is the community that I tend to hold a space for, right? I hold a space for people who have dreams and visions, people who are inspired, people who feel something bigger calling them forward, calling them like Bronx to push onward, right? That is the people that I tend to be around and the people that I tend to be in community with. And it is also the people that I tend to be purposely put into relationship with, right? So, as it relates to that thing, that desire that you have, right? And you're working to build that thing, to build that business, right? Or to build those relationships, or to build the career of your dreams, right? There are things that you don't know, right? There's, the saying hindsight is 2020, right? Things that you find out after the fact. But what that experience made me think of is that you can ask the question, what don't I know about this situation that I need to know? Right? What is the question? What is the question that I need to ask that's going to lead me to my desired outcome? You can do that, right? You have access to that infinite intelligence to ask that question, right? What is that question that I can ask, right? Because our questions and our curiosities, those are the things that lead us forward, right? When you think about ask, seek, and knock, those are all forms of questions. So you can ask, well, what is the question I need to ask to expedite the manifestation of this goal? Whoa, okay. Somebody's been working on something for a very long time and you feel like it's taking longer than you want. Then ask the question, what do I need to know right now in order to get to my next step? What is the question I should ask? Right? It's because you don't know what you don't know. And so that is something that seeing sinners twice made me think of, right? So that's point number one. Point number two, from seeing sinners twice. All right. And this is not directly related to sinners, but it happened as a result of going to see sinners. So I went to see it at Lincoln Center Theater in their IMAX theater. And I went to see it with my friend, Kristalla. And after the movie, the line in the bathroom, y'all, for the bathroom was so long. Okay. And so, we were like, oh, let's just go. Let's just go. But we're like, you know what? Let's go across the street to Pottery Barn. We're going to use the bathroom in Pottery Barn. Okay, you guys. Hey, the line, there was no line, no wait in Pottery Barn. And so we walk into Pottery Barn. And when you walk in, next to the register, there was this table and it was filled with different diffusers that they sell at Pottery Barn. Are you guys, is everybody familiar with Pottery Barn? Pottery Barn is a store that sells decorations and household items, whether it's pillows, whether it's things for remodeling your home. It could be like vases. It could actually be the sinks. So Pottery Barn has things for your home. All right. And so when you walk into Pottery Barn, there was this table and it was filled with all these different diffusers. Now, if anyone watches Saturday Morning Tap-In, they know that I love aromatherapy. Okay. And so I go to the table and I am going past all the different diffusers and I am smelling them and just getting my life, smelling all of the different fragrance notes. And there's something that happens when I go into stores like Pottery Barn. I am inspired. It feeds my imagination. Now, I will tell you this about me. A lot of times I don't go into those stores, right? I think I might have only been in a Pottery Barn probably 2 times, right? Because in my mind, they're expensive. Everything is expensive in the store. That's what I was telling myself. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything in there because it's going to be overpriced and whatever, right? I'm just going in here to go use the bathroom. So I think, right? And so I stop into the Pottery Barn and I'm smelling the different diffusers. And I'm already in this heightened vibrational space because I have been so inspired by the brilliance of sinners, right? Everything is beautiful. Everything is possible. I am reconnected with my dreams and my aspirations. So I am what I like to say turned on, right? I am on fire. And so I realized that earlier that week, I had went to a brunch. It was on Sunday. I went to a brunch with some colleagues and I was walking with my manager and we stopped past this store. She said, did you ever go into this store? And so this was a store in, where were we? In Flatiron District, right? And it's a store that has all these wonderful household items, okay? Like for your kitchen or little trinkets that are like souvenirs that are very specific to the different boroughs, but lots of household items. And I know that when I go into these stores, I am inspired, right? But I tend to not go into these stores because I'm like, I'm not spending money, right? I don't, I need to be more conscious about my money. I don't have the money to spend in these stores, so I don't go into the store, right? But I went into the store with my manager, and I went in there, and just like in Pottery Barn, I was turned on. I was excited. My imagination, I felt joy inside, right? I felt tapped into luxury, right? I saw the things in that store in the Flatiron District, and I can't remember the name of it. And I saw the things in Pottery Barn that were things that I was visualizing for like my for a home that I want to purchase, right? For the home that I wrote in my 300 things list, right? So so I decided that, you know what, Shamika, you need to spend more time at least once a week or every other week, but just make a concerted effort to walk into these stores. Go into the stores that you may feel like, I really can't afford anything in here, but I'm just going to go in here and look around, right? Go into the stores, you guys. And so that's what I realized, that, okay, I was like, okay, so now that I'm here in Pottery Barn, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to feed my imagination. So as I'm walking around to the different displays and settings, and I see the bedroom setup, I'm like, oh yeah, that would be a great setup for my guest bedroom. Oh yeah, I would love to have those cabinets for my bathroom. Like, oh yeah, I would love to have those pillows in my parlor in my home, right? So what I was doing was I was intentionally feeding my imagination, right? And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to buy something from this store, right? I'm going to find something in this store that I can afford right now, right? I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to find something, okay? And that is going to be the thing that I am going to use to help raise my vibration, right? Raise my vibration. I want to start attracting more abundance financially into my life, right? More luxury into my life. But if I don't take the opportunity to turn on my inner magnetism, right? Then how do I expect to ever get there? If I'm always sitting in this headspace of, oh, I can't go into that store because it's too expensive. First of all, I identified that I had some limited mindset, some lack mindset in that thought. Did you guys catch that? Did you guys see that? I had a limiting belief that was lurking in my mind. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I can't go into that store. And so sometimes we have to do things that tell ourselves that we are serious about breaking the connection, dissolving those limited beliefs. And so all of this is occurring to me while I am in Pottery Barn smelling these different diffusers, right? Trying to decide, okay, which one am I going to get? There were so many wonderful ones. And now that I'm committed to buying one, right? I'm trying to decide what's the best one to get, because I'm doing this as an act, as an intentional act to change my vibration so that I can draw more luxury, more prosperity, more abundance to me. And so there were a couple that I was choosing. I kind of narrowed it down, and then I saw one that was called Cassis and Rose. Now, if you all have been tuning into Saturday Morning Tap In, y'all already know that I love the fragrance rose, but I was just like, do I need another thing that's rose? Like, maybe I should branch out and get something else. And so I was smelling them and I was like, no, but I think this is the one that I'm going to get. Right. And so I go to the counter and I'm waiting in line. And I'm like, I hope I got the right one. And but I said, you know what? I'm going to love it because I love it. But will I continue to love it? Is the question. So I said, I think I got the right one. And so I was standing in line, and then I looked at the label on the diffuser, right? And so here's the diffuser I got, you guys, from Pottery Barn. And what's so funny is that here I am thinking that these diffusers were going to cost an arm and a leg, and I looked at it, and it was under $30. All this time I got in my mind that I can't afford anything in that store. This was under $30. Okay. So anyway, so I have selected Cassis and Rose as the fragrance I'm going to have in my apartment to help increase my vibration for abundance and prosperity. Right. Now I'm standing in line and I look at the box. And on the label right here, you guys, hold on, you probably can't see it. Okay, look, there's some words here on this label. And this is how I knew that I was led to the right diffuser for what I set my intention to. You guys, I can't make this up. I can't. Yes, Toya, that was a great deal. I cannot make this up. This is the subheading for this diffuser. Elevating, floral, and rich. Can you guys believe that? I had set the intention to find a diffuser that I was going to use to help elevate my vibration, to raise my vibration so I could draw more prosperity and abundance to me. And I'm like, am I picking the right one? And I just said, yeah, this is the one. And then I look as I am at the checkout, y'all, and it says elevating, raising my vibration for prosperity. And it has rich. You guys, when I tell, okay, I thought I dropped something. You guys, the Holy Spirit dance I did and the chill bumps that I got at that time, I was like, okay, God, yes, Holy Spirit, you are guiding me to the tools and resources for me to get the things that I desire, right? So, okay, Toyette, safe travels to you, my love. Safe travels, Sands. You already know. Let us know when you land. So I share that story with you all today about the importance of taking time to feed your imagination, taking time to do the things that help you become a vibrational match to the things that you want to draw into your life, right? But you have to open yourself up to it. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, right? And don't be afraid to go into those stores or into those neighborhoods. Maybe you're looking for a home and you want it to be in a particular neighborhood that you feel that it might right now be out of your budget. I'm going to tell you right now, go in that neighborhood. Go walk around and look at those houses and start picking out the house that you want to live in. Just go walk around the neighborhood. And while you're walking, say something positive. Walk around with your vibration lifted, right? And you will be amazed at what you start to draw into your life experience that helps you manifest that thing, right? Maybe you want to manifest a relationship. Start cleaning out that drawer and making room for the love of your life to live with you if that's what you want, right? Start clearing space in your home for that person, right? Start dating yourself. Hello, right? You trying to attract a relationship. Take yourself out on a date, okay? And enjoy the ambiance of the restaurant, knowing at some point it's going to be you and your boo, okay? Do the things to make yourself a vibrational match, right? You want to be a lead in a movie? Go watch a movie. Go watch them trailers and imagine yourself. Let it feed your imagination. Let it stir up the excitement inside of you and say, yeah, I want to do that right there. Let it help you to get specific and to help you get clarity about your vision. Okay? You got to be specific with the infinite, right? So, all right. Yes, says Toya. I love me some me. Love on yourself. And then you will attract others that will be in alignment with that. You want people who love you because you deserve to be loved. And I deserve luxury, baby. Okay? I deserve elevating, floral, rich luxury. So that is the story for today. I hope that you got something out of that. I hope that you are reminded of the tools and tips that are at your fingertips to help you attract and manifest the life of your dreams, whatever it is that is tapping at the door of your heart, whatever that desire is. It wants to come through you. It needs you to say yes. And then you can ask the question, what step do I need to take today in order to bring that into expression? What do I need to do today? And it's a daily tap in, right? You can tap in daily, you can tap in all day. Stay connected, right? Because you were created to bring good to life. All right. So let me see. All right. So all right. So I don't see any numbers. You guys, I don't see any numbers in here, but that's okay. I wrote the number down and I'm going to go with the number that I wrote down. I don't know to see if that number even, it is available too. So I don't know what journal prompt that is going to be, but we will go for it because I just picked a number off the top of my head. And that's the wonderful thing about spirit, right? Sometimes you're just doing things, not even thinking, but guess what? That's spirit leading you and guiding you, you know? So I share that with you all. So we have that. And so we definitely have received some, yes, ordered steps, Sands, ordered steps. I didn't even know that my steps were being ordered. Okay. Yeah, did y'all see my little holy dance? I didn't even know that my steps were being ordered, but I'm telling you. Oh, 49. Oh, okay, 49. Since you're very, very far off. The number is Monica. The number is 11. Sending love to my Sans Monica. Thank you so much, Sans. That was an inside joke. But okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah, and yeah, okay, so we'll go with 11. But I appreciate you, Sans. I appreciate you. But yes, y'all, when you think you are out here doing it on your own, know that your steps are indeed ordered. And at any moment, you can ask for more guidance. You can ask for more clarity. You can ask for more discernment. All right. So we got divine order. We have pushing forward toward a goal. Let's see. Did you put anything in here, Sans Toya, for an intention? We definitely are sending you traveling mercies as you travel right now. I'm laughing at you, Toya. Okay, very good. All right, cool. And I needed today's show to be short because, let me just share this flyer real quick. I am going to be teaching this class today. Is the image file available? Not that one. Where's the class I'm teaching today? If you want to learn how to use social media, how to use Canva and CapCut to create social and digital media, you can register and join my class today. It's only $15. And I am going to be sharing tips on how you can use Canva to help amplify your message and to help take your message from the pews to posts. Yes, from pews to post. All right. So there's a QRC code. You can scan that QR code. QRC. You can scan that QR code if you want to register. It's not too late. It's happening today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. So that is what I will be doing today. And so, yes. All right. So let me go ahead and get the intentions. I'm going to put this in the chat. Intentions, divine order. We have pushing forward towards goal, and traveling mercies. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Okay, focus and fortitude. You did say that earlier. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Okay, focus and fortitude. I love that. I can use all of that, all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up on the screen. Boop boop boop, and I will also put it. I will pin it. I will also pin it. Awesome. What was the catchphrase I said? DM me what I said. I don't even know what I said. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. This is this Saturday morning tap-in. Y'all know I pray and consecrate this space every time, right? I make this a space where the Holy Spirit can just move through and we get what we need. So sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I said. Taking off. All right, she's taking off. All right. So I'll have to rewatch the tape and see what I said. All right, so let's just take a moment to center ourselves. And the number that we're doing, I already told you, is 11. So that's going to be our journal prompt for today. So let me turn to 11. All right, today is 5/24, 25. Well, I'm going to write my own name in the book. Usually I write you guys' name for whoever picks the prompt. So yes, so there's that. Awesome. Very good. Awesome. Okay. So let's take a moment to just center ourselves as we prepare our minds to activate these intentions. So let's just take a few cleansing inhales and exhales. We inhale. And on the exhale, we are opening ourselves up, letting go of what we think may be happening next. We're just being fully present here. Emptying ourselves of any distracting thoughts, opening ourselves up for divine order. Divine order. We are affirming divine order in our feelings, divine order in our thinking, divine order in our speaking, divine order in our actions, and divine order in our reactions. As we just take this moment to activate divine order, we open ourselves and surrender to that higher power that created us, that higher power that planted our very desires within our hearts and in our minds. Knowing that there is a divine order, a divine unfoldment of those desires. And so we open ourselves to be led. And we just take this moment to ask the question, what do I need to know in order to operate and move in divine order with my desires? What do I need to know? You know what that desire is that you have. And so we ask the question, What question do I need to ask that will unlock the way? Regarding that goal that we are pushing forward to attain and to achieve, what do I need to know today? What inspired action do I need to take today? So that I could live my best life. We set the intention to be focused as we go through this day, focused on the good. We set the intention that no matter what unfolds before us, the appearance of lack, the appearance of disappointment, we know that those are just a mirage. For there is abundance all around us, all the time, everywhere, evenly present. There is no spot where abundance is not. So we set our intention to focus our attention on the good, on the abundance, on divine order, on joy, on peace. We set the intention for fortitude, to have the inner strength to walk the walk that we have been called to walk, to be resilient, to step outside of our comfort zones, to go into those spaces that we may think we're not qualified or equipped, but to go boldly into those spaces, knowing that you are qualified, we are equipped, we are deserving to be in those spaces. And we set the intentions for traveling mercies as we go through our day, as we walk down the street, as we are in the cars, in the planes, the trains, wherever we are. We set the intention to walk in safety, to be protected and guided. And so it is. All right, so that is our intentions for today. And now we are going to go ahead. Let me get my phone and set the timer. For those who are new here, we journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. 10 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm going to put that on the clock. And here is our journal prompt for today. Journal prompt number 11. And let me make sure I go ahead and mark this off because we have done this one. Boop. Great. Here it is. How has technology enhanced your life and your connections recently? How has technology enhanced your life and your connections recently? The timer has begun. We are journaling for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. The journal prompt is what gets us down on the page, but once you get down there, feel free to write whatever you like. It is your journal. It is your prerogative, okay? Between you and you and you and God and you. Write whatever you want. It doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. You can change your mind mid-sentence. Journaling is done by you and it is for you. All right. So you can be connected to the thoughts within you. We are journaling. It's 9 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Let me get this journal prompt up on the screen. Excuse me. Okay. Journal prompt. How has technology enhanced your life and your connections recently? All right, that is the journal prompt. That is the journal prompt. That is the journal prompt. Robin, if you are in here right now, these text messages that you are sending me are amazing, and I can't wait to see more about what you're talking about. Okay, all right, I gotta stay focused. Welcome, Raven, Imaje. Welcome, Duke Love. Welcome, Freckles Queen. We are journaling right now. Only one king. We want to know, how has technology enhanced your life and your connections recently? We have 8 minutes and 22 seconds remaining on the clock. We are journaling. All right. We are journaling. Hmm. I always love these journal prompts because I never know what I'm going to write until I start writing. 'Welcome to those who are just joining us. You are in the right place at the right time. We are journaling. The journal prompt is on the screen down below. 5 minutes, 58 seconds to go. We are journaling. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go. We are journaling. Welcome to those who are just joining us. It's not airy. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In. Welcome to those who are just joining us. We have 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go. We are journaling. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. We are journaling. Welcome to those who are just joining us. We want to know, how has technology enhanced your life and your connections recently? 24 seconds. So we're wrapping it up. 24 seconds to go. Okay, to the good, available. Okay. All right, it happens every time. Once I get started, it's like, the time goes by so fast. Okay, stop the timer. Okay, very good. How was your journaling session? How did you do? How did you enjoy this journaling prompt for today? I thought it was so apropos to what I have to do today. And so, with that being in mind, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to today's Saturday morning tap in, where we come together to have some uplifting stories, set some intentions, and then do a bit of journaling every Saturday morning, right here on Facebook, Instagram, and youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. So if you are watching a recording, I want to hear from you too, right? I want to hear from you. Feel free to write your comments in the chat, leave a comment. Let us know how the Saturday morning tap in is impacting and changing your life, right? Let us know of any aha moments that you had. Are you going to push through and break through any limiting beliefs? Are you going to do something outside of your comfort zone today? Are you just going to go into that store that you said, you know what, I can't afford anything in there right now? But in order to be able to afford something in that store, I can't afford not to go into that store. Okay. Let me know, what steps will you take to make yourself a vibrational match for the good that you are seeking to express. All right. So, as I do every Saturday, I share what I write in my journal from the journal prompt. Feel free to share what you wrote in your journal. But remember, you don't have to. Your journal is your journal and it's your business. But my commitment is to share. And so this is what I wrote today. How has technology enhanced my life and my connection recently? I wrote, I think this prompt is so spot on. Today, I'm doing the first social and digital media mastermind. And isn't that technology? I am excited to share tools that help ministries amplify their message. In today's world, people will encounter a church's message or community before they walk through their physical church doors. So that's why I love the title, From Pews to Posts. The landscape for being of service has expanded. There are so many more channels through which to serve, which means so many more channels for people to receive inspirational, motivational, and educational messages. And now that we are having this mastermind, I am able to connect and serve multiple ministries at one time. We have so many more ways to tap in and stay tuned in to the good. And that's what I wrote in my journal prompts. Like I said, I don't know how it happens, but then I do know. Okay. We just talked about divine order. But every time the journal prompt is right in alignment with what we are talking about in the Saturday morning tap in. That is a part of the magic that is the Saturday morning tap in. All right, you guys. That is our show for today. What's up, Nate Dog 5050? So glad that you were able to tap in. All right, that is it for today. Remember, we set some powerful intentions today. So make sure you go out there and expect the good, and it will show up for you. All right, I'll see you guys next Saturday. So it is goodbye for now.